Thank you. Respected Honorable Chairperson Madam, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan, a great visionary and an outstanding entrepreneur. I will give formal introduction about Madam. Respected Sri Abhay Meghanathan sir, Vice Chairman and Trustee, outstanding leader, a great entrepreneur, and an outstanding golfer. Respected Dr. Abhay Shankar Meghanathan, Vice Chairman and Trustee, outstanding leader, respected faculty colleagues, respected staff colleagues, and dear students. We will start with one small Ganesh invocation, 2-3 lines. Then we will start with our formal group's invocation. So, Om Bakratunda Mahakaya, Surya Koti Shamarprabha, Nirbigna Kurumedeva Sarvakaryashu Sapada. Irrespective of caste and creed, we worship Lord Ganesha because he is very close to all students in management education. A big head, think big, big ears, listen more, small mouth, talk less, long nose. Before you come to a particular decision, look at different alternatives. So he is epitome of management education. May I request to play our group invocation? Hari sir, good morning, sir. Welcome to the session. Namaskar.
Morning, sir. Thank you so much.
Sir.
Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Sharada Sukha Swachha Swarupini Swachha Hridaya Nivasini Sukha Swachha Swarupini Swachha Hridaya Nivasini Swaprakasha Rupini Swaprakasha Rupini Swaprakasharupini Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam Visharadam Jnanadam Varadam Vandeham Sharadam.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to Faisal sir and admission team for bringing the very best students across the country. As Rajalakshmi institution, as you know, it's a 25-year-old institution. We started our journey in 1997 with Rajalakshmi Engineering College, with Rajalakshmi Vidyashram Matric School. In 2008, we started with Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology. In 2008, we started our School of Nursing. And in 2010, we have come up with our architecture school, Rajalakshmi School of Architecture. And 2015 is the year when the B School started its journey with Rajalakshmi School of Business. So I congratulate each and every student for joining RSV and trusting all of us. My regards to all your parents. My regards specifically to our Honorable Chairman, sir, and the Chairperson, Madam, for such a vision, and Vice Chairman Abhay sir and Hari sir for such a outstanding leadership. We are all proud of them. Because of them, we are here. So I feel very happy. And before I request Abhay sir to deliver his inaugural address, sir, you will start with the inaugural address, sir. So I will formally introduce. Okay.
Yes, sure.
So with the permission of sir, I'll have a small brief introduction of sir. Uh, uh, Shri, as you all know, Shri Abhay Shankar sir is the Vice Chairman and Trustee of Rajalakshmi Institutions. Is a dynamic and young entrepreneur, comes from a well-known business family with interest in automobiles, education, and renewable energy in Tamil Nadu, India. He has completed his Bachelor of Engineering in Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering from the prestigious College of Engineering, Anna University, Guindy, Chennai, in the year 2009, and his Master's in Manufacturing Engineering from Syracuse University, USA, in the year 2011. The Rajalakshmi Group has marked its eminent position in the following areas of expertise: education, automobile, renewable energy. Abhay sir is thoroughly involved in all the operations and in management of these several verticals. To start with education, Rajalakshmi Group of Institution includes Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Rajalakshmi School of Architecture, Rajalakshmi Institute of Technology, Rajalakshmi School of Business, and Rajalakshmi School of Nursing and Higher Education, which has over 10,000 students and around 2,000 people working as faculty and non-teaching staff. The engineering college has been running from the year 1997. As I told in the beginning, the colleges are equipped with state-of-the-art classrooms, laboratories, which are continuously upgraded as per industry standard. Rajalakshmi Group is known for quality, and we have fabulous campuses. When physical thing will start, you will witness that. Abhay sir brings to the table a progressive approach in making these institutions truly world-class and help churn out professionals who add value to various spheres of our ecosystem. In automobile segment, we are dealers of Maruti Suzuki Private Limited, named Rajalakshmi Cars, and commercial vehicles of Mahindra and Mahindra Group Rajalakshmi Automobiles. The group has a total of 23 dealership points in Tamil Nadu. The dealership businesses were started in the year 2011 by Abhay sir and have been running successfully and have opened multiple dealerships and service centers since then, with a total of 1,100 employees as of today. Rajalakshmi Cars was awarded as the first ever workshop to achieve 1,000 vehicles by MSLIL during the first month of operations in November 2012. Uh, then in the renewable energy segment, this is the future of the country and the world. Our group have Rajalakshmi Wind Energy Limited and Rajalakshmi Renewable Private Limited was started with its maiden investment on renewable power with a small capacity of 120 kilowatt, and has now expanded its renewable power portfolio to over 60 megawatt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a great news for all of us, and is working on enhancing its capacity to over 500 megawatts shortly, and is looking at both options for expansion, the addition of green assets as well as brown assets. Under the able leadership of Avesar, the company has a total of 160 employees working towards a greener and more sustainable world. We will love our students to work on this as a team. Apart from his enthusiasm and passion for all his businesses, Avesar is also an avid golfer with a number of awards and laurels to his name. His interests also include reading a lot of management books and constantly developing his entrepreneurial knowledge. He believes in always challenging himself and looks at life every day to learn something new, which helps his growth professionally. Under Sir's able leadership, the Rajalakshmi Group is poised for exponential growth in the years to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor on behalf of the entire team to welcome Shri Abhay Shankar Meganathan sir, Vice Chairman and to deliver his inaugural address. I will introduce Hari sir tomorrow. He will be giving keynote address at 9 o'clock. Madam will be coming at 10:40 for the inaugural session. So I will introduce Madam formally because she is the chief guest. So over to you, Abhay sir, for your deliberation. Please kindly bless us.
Thank you very much. So thank you very much for your wonderful introduction. Very good morning to one and all, everyone present here. Thank you so much for coming in today for the inaugural session of the new incoming batch of Rajalakshmi School of Business. So firstly, I would like to give you a background of how Rajalakshmi School of Business was started. This is in the background that, you know, in the southern part of India, there is a huge managerial talent which has gone to different places. Like if you can take the stalwarts like Mr. Chandrasekharan of Tata Sons to Mr. Satya Nadella of Microsoft, and you can keep going on. The list is huge of great managerial talent who are moving many things in the world. we felt the need for better management education to increase the number of such great managers to come out from this part of the world. And this was the vision of our chairperson, Dr. Thangam Meghanathan, who felt, especially in Chennai, in a city like Chennai, one of the biggest metropolitan cities in the country, we do not have adequate management education, or we did not have adequate management education, and that is where we intended to serve. I think in the last 5-6 years, thanks to people like our director, Dr. Swain, and others who have built the institution, in the last 5-6 years, I think there has been rapid growth. We have seen some very good positive output. We've seen some good managers already in good positions in various corporates, which is very encouraging and making us go forward with this initiative. To give you a small highlight of the people behind the Rajalakshmi School of Business is, of course, it started off under the vision of Dr. Thangam Meghanathan, who has been an educationalist for the last 25 years, has studied in depth and done a lot of research in technical and higher education. More particular to Rajalakshmi School of Business, we have been guided very ably by Mr. Satish Kumar, who is our chief mentor, who is the former managing director of Henkel India Limited and a management graduate from Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, and an alumni of the Columbia University through their senior executive program. He has over 25 years of experience in the industry, and his contribution in the FMCG area is well known through the breadth of the country. And we are grateful to have such a person guiding us in making Rajalakshmi School of Business a place to be for prospective management graduates. Of course, the person who is driving the wheel is Dr. Deen Dayal Swain, who is a management graduate from Singapore with almost 2 decades of experience in teaching and as well as in corporate and as a corporate speaker as well. He has worked in companies like Tata BP Lubricants and Parle India and has given several motivational speeches. He has traveled the length and breadth of the world, attending conferences and giving multiple motivational speeches to multiple universities. He brings with himself a good amount of experience in taking our management graduates to their desired objective of becoming good quality managers in the industry ecosystem in India and worldwide. So, other than that, we have Dr. Hari, our vice chairman, who is a radiologist by education, and who himself is a startup entrepreneur who has created a teleradiology company which serves patients in underserved markets, right from Kashmir to Krishnagiri, where the radiologists have not been able to go physically. He has merged the world of technology and healthcare and created a startup out of it, which is greatly commendable. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to share some of the basic features of management, which I think you will learn over the next couple of years. I would like to first say that management is universal. You see, there is no organization where there is no requirement of management. If there is an organization, there needs management, and the fundamentals of management is the same. Whether you are working in a local grocery store or in a Fortune 500 company across the world, the fundamentals of management remain the same. So we should understand the universal nature of management. Then we say that management is purposeful. Every organization works for a stated objective. And so a manager works in an organization to satisfy that objective. The objective might be an organizational objective such as maybe profit making or or turnover driven, or maybe a social objective or a personal objective for the individual itself, or this could be a combination of all three purposes. But either way, without an objective, there cannot be an organization, and hence management has to be very purposeful. Then we come to an important point where management is creative. Managers do things which do not normally happen in a due course of time. It is not something that happens as a matter of fact. Things which need to happen in an organization are driven by the manager through various means, and creativity is very essential to achieve this goal. As a very common debate which goes on in management is whether management is a science or management is an art. And the conclusion generally is that it is a combination of both. Management is a science because science has a lot of stated rules. Science has a lot of observation, come through a lot of experimentation, but it is not entirely management. Management also is part of arts because of the creative nature of management, because there is no one stated way, and there needs to be out of the box thinking when you are a manager. It cannot be purely based on a set of protocols like how a typical engineer would work. Then management is also integrative. See, one of the classic examples of management is management being a role where you manage a set of people to accomplish a stated goal. So when you're managing a set of people, there needs to be integration. There needs to be communication. There needs to be a level where you have to understand different people's requirements and put them together in a team to get your goal. This will be one of the most key aspects of being a manager. Also, at the same time, management is multidisciplinary. Though you try and call multiple niches like marketing manager, sales manager, finance manager, and etc., no manager can have only one dimensional approach to their job. Even if you are a finance manager, you need to know a bit of HR, bit of marketing, and all other organizational skills. So it's very important to understand management first is multidisciplinary, then goes into specializations. And lastly, I think the most important thing is management is continuous. It is not like a scientific invention. It is not like a groundbreaking achievement. Management is something, as long as there is an objective, there needs to be an organization. To achieve that objective, there needs to be management. So in order to understand all of these things, you need to read a lot, and that is the essence, the main essence of management. There should be a passion to be a manager more than just a mission to get a degree at the end of 2 years. There needs to be passion. There needs to be a lot of reading. I urge you to read a lot of business magazines, visit the library, see, enroll yourself in many digital newsletters, and be in touch with current affairs. These are very critical, important parts to become a wholly rounded manager. And I am very confident we have a very strong team to help you do this, and all our doors are open for you to come and ask any help for you to attain this stated goal. So I will end with this and let you be with the following sessions. I know you have a action-packed week coming ahead, and I wish the team a great lot of luck and all the very best to make this a very successful orientation program. Thank you very much, Dr. Aswin.
So thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Sri Abhay Shankar, Meghanathan, Vice Chairman and Trustee of Rajalakshmi Institution, for a wonderful talk. He talked about management is not only a science and art, both. So it's a science and art as well. And he talked about all the functions of organization: planning, staffing, coordinating, and mostly, most important out of that is teamwork and team building. So thank you very much, sir, for your time. It's an honor to listen to you, but it's only a beginning. So I can understand, like you have given time to all of us, but we need more such deliberations from your side, sir. Thank you very much, sir. On behalf of
Very much.
entire
Thank you
RSP,
very much.
we are really grateful to you. Thank you very much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's over to Dr. Shrikant and team. For Dr. Shrikant is PGTM program head, and he's an associate professor in the area of finance, a fantastic teacher and a great researcher. You'll be going to see him in a lot of sessions. So over to Dr. Shrikant and team.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Just to have been unmuted.
Before Dr. Shrikant starts, I will just, so Dr. Shrikant, I will take your permission. As I have introduced Dr. Hari Shankar Meghanathan, tomorrow I will give a detailed introduction. Already our Dr. Abhay sir has already talked about Dr. Hari. So I will talk in detail about Dr. Hari Shankar Meghanathan. He's a doctor by profession and entrepreneur by passion. So I will give a formal introduction tomorrow when he will deliver his keynote address at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So ladies and gentlemen, please join tomorrow also at 8:45, and let's listen to him, a great leader. So over to you, Dr. Shrikant.